Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Revenge of the Fallen Rollbar. Now, this guy transforms into what looks to be a van advertising Red Bull. If Peter Griffin were here, he'd be very excited. If anyone gets that reference. Okay, but jokes aside, this does actually look like a Red Bull truck. If that was the intention, then cool. If not, it's a pretty cool coincidence. Although, I'm pretty sure this is actually what they were going for. But having a look at the van mode, well, we can see that it's a pretty standard vehicle mode. I mean, this is a scout class, so it's got 6 wheels. It's got the bull on the side. Got the front here. Here we have an Autobot insignia. Got the top, not much to say. The underneath, where we can see some ball joints. Yeah, not really much to say, because as I said, this is a scout class figure. So why not extend this video's length time by doing a comparison? Here he is with the other Rollbars in my collection. G1 Rollbar and Armada Rollbar. So we can see that over the years, characters named Rollbar have been what looks like a hatchback, a Doom buggy, and now a Red Bull van. Keep in mind, these are all different characters from different continuities. And I am missing RID 2001 Rollbar, who's pretty much a green version of G1 Swindle, so yeah, just imagine a green version of Swindle right here. But yeah, you can definitely see how these characters' vehicle modes are different. It really shows how Hasbro often just reuses names for totally different characters. So yeah. Now a more random comparison is, here I have One Step Prime from Age of Extinction. The reason I have this guy is, I think these guys are sort of similar. You'll see why in robot mode. Yeah, they're sort of different. Of course, they're different in vehicle mode, but when we get to the robot modes, you'll see what I mean when I say that they're pretty similar. But well, that's pretty much all I have to say about the vehicle mode. So let's get on to the transformation. So to start, take these little panel sections and just flip them around. This one's got an Autobot insignia on it. This one doesn't. But they're in this nice all-spark blue. I don't know if this was intentional or just a coincidence that it's the same color as all-spark blue. Who knows? Maybe this was just a standard Red Bull truck that was turned into an Autobot via the all-spark. You never know. Coming here, untap the legs. Just keep them down, because I find it easier to keep them down, because I'm going to bring these little flaps outwards. Come in here, open this entire section, similar to movie Stockade, which I probably should have also brought out, but oh well. Yeah, open this entire section. flip this entire bit. And here we get a bit of automorph. If you see that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now you see what were the little side view mirrors. These bits actually plug into there. These bits just fold in, so I guess they're like G1 Prime's windows, where they cover the matrix, even though there's nothing there. And these bits do like to untap quite a lot, sort of annoying. Get the arms out. And well, here we have a Rollbar in its robot mode. So yeah. Well, it is a pretty standard transformation. It's definitely quite fun, especially with that automorph section. I mean, it is definitely reminiscent of this guy. Or at least to me it is. Because if you remember, if I'll just untab all this. We have this section right here, and this section in the back, sort of like this guy, and it all just merges together, sort of like this guy, only this guy does it way faster, and the arms go into place similar to this guy. And keep in mind, the back of the vehicle, well, the front of the vehicle is actually on the robot's back. Now, this is definitely a coincidence, but I find it to be an amazing coincidence that these guys have similar transformations, and the front of the vehicle becomes the robot's back. So if we just get Prime out the way and have a look at the figure. So yeah, I have a 360. Pretty much, I've already shown the 360, but why not show it again? Yeah, there's not really much to say. There's no Mechalab gimmick. There's no weapons he has, so let's just get on with the articulation and the head showing. The head, I think I remember reading on TF Wiki that this guy's head design was based on an early prototype design for movie Prime. So, maybe that's why once that Prime's transformation is similar to this guy. Some possible homage. And now my phone's being a dick and not focusing. So I'm gonna have to autofocus. Okay, there we go. So, articulation. Heads can rotate, although it's a bit tight. If you want, this can be a forward rotation, so it looks like he can actually flex. The arms can go up. The elbows are on a ball joint, so they can go sideways. There's no waist articulation due to the transformation, but these can go up, can go back. Got knees, and the knees can swivel because they're also on a ball joint. And that's pretty much all the articulation for this guy. So yeah. Now, finally, here he is with the other roll bars in my collection. Yeah, my G1 roll bar is definitely aged, so he kind of leans backward, but oh well. And you can definitely see that ROTF Rollbar is actually the biggest. So, yeah. I know I'm saying that a lot, but I'm actually running out of things to say. I guess I could mention how Rollbar has gone from this dark, well, not dark green, but this sort of mushy pea green color to white to this dark gray blue combination. But that's pretty much all I can say. So let's just end the video here. So, complaints. Well, the arms can untab a little bit too easily, or especially this bit, so that can be a bit annoying. In vehicle modes, these bits can sort of push in, and they can be a bit hard to get out, so that's also annoying. And this guy's just a bit bland in my opinion. Yeah. But as you can see, I definitely don't really have anything to say, so my main complaint is he's just a bit boring. So do I recommend him? Well, maybe, but only if you really want him. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but he's just bland. I don't actually have. I just don't know what to say about him now. So I'd say only if you really wanted him. Well, you see, I'm just running out of things to say. In fact, the only reason I bought this guy is because I saw him on eBay like multiple times, and I just thought, screw it, why not? So that's the only reason that this guy's in my collection. So yeah, maybe there are other things to spend your money on, like way cooler figures. But if you do really want this guy, then he's not a bad figure, just boring. Well, this has been my review on Revenge of the Fallen Rollbar, and this is Charlie Young, signing off. And now I wait for Hasbro to make a Transformer that turns into a Coca-Cola truck.